We welcome you live to Monday Night Raw tonight. Hello, everyone. This is good old JR Jim Ross, and here tonight I am with Vince McMahon to bring you all of the action. Well, thank you, JR, and we are just days away from In Your House live on pay-per-view this weekend. So let's find out what's going to happen here tonight. Well, let's get down to the ring for our first action. Do 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 Ding ding ding. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Heart Foundation, the British Bulldog. Well, British Bulldog, Davy Boy Smith, making his way down to the ring. This Sunday, he will be going one-on-one with Stone Cold Steve Austin for the pride of his family, he says. And his opponent, from Lima, Ohio, Al Snow. Well, here we are, Bulldog and Al Snow in the ring. Well, hold on a second here, JR. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. This is not on my sheet for tonight's show. It looks like Stone Cold the Rattlesnake, he's coming over here. Well, I guess he's gonna join us on commentary for this one. And there is Bulldog looking on. This thing on? Yeah, it's on. You're live here. Yeah, good, because I got some things I want to get off my chest. Well, Mr. Austin, we weren't really... Shut up, McMahon! I got some things to say. British Bulldog, this Sunday I'm going to whoop your ass on pay-per-view. Well, we don't need that kind of language out here, Mr. Austin. I don't really give a damn if you want it or not. That's what's going to happen, McMahon. Ding, ding, ding. Well, this one gets underway now. And here they are locking up. Bulldog seems to be in control of this one for the most part. Yeah, he seems to be in control now, but this Sunday, he's going to have to step in the ring with me. And Bulldog now, getting Al Snow up. Bulldog looking for that pennant running power slam. There it is on Al Snow. Ref goes for the pin count. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, the British Bulldog. Do 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 do. And Bulldog able to win this one tonight. Yeah, I'll see you Sunday. I'll see you Sunday. All right, Mr. Austin, let's save it for Sunday. Yeah, you better hope that I do. I could whip his ass right now if I wanted to. Well, let's wait until Sunday before anything physical happens. Oh my, and what is going to happen Sunday between these two? But let's go backstage to Sonny now, who is with Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. Thank you, guys. I'm here with Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. And, guys, after some of the words we've seen Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation say about you, how do you respond? You know, we've been hearing that our whole lives, that we don't fit in, that we're weirdos, we're freaks, we're outcasts. But you know what? We're proud of that. We're proud of who we are. And yes, we've worked very hard to keep our style and be able to entertain the millions of fans out there. So this Sunday, Hart Foundation, we're going to stay true to who we are, and we're going to get in that ring and give it our best and show you who the Headbangers are. Thank you, guys. We are the nation of domination. Nation of domination. Nation of domination. We are the nation of domination. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the nation of domination, D'Lo Brown. Well, here comes out D'Lo Brown, a member of the Nation of Domination, their leader, going one-on-one this Sunday with this man right here. And his opponent, Brian Christopher. Ding, ding, ding. And here we are getting this one underway. Brian Christopher, D'Lo Brown. As I said a moment ago, Brian Christopher taking on Farouk this Sunday. And Brian Christopher, I'm a little worried about him in that match. And as D'Lo gets him into the corner here, well, Brian Christopher, and hold on, look at this now, JR. Brian Christopher fighting his way out. Brian Christopher showing a lot of heart tonight. But as we were saying a few weeks ago, Farouk taking out my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler, young Brian Christopher wants to step up and kind of represent the King this Sunday on pay-per-view. Well, that he does indeed, but we haven't seen much of Brian Christopher yet, so this is going to be a real chance for him to showcase his talent. And look at this now. We don't see this very often. Brian Christopher going to the top rope. What could he be up for now? And he hits a leg drop. Hits the leg drop on D'Lo Brown, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Impressive victory by Brian Christopher tonight. Well, that is indeed. And could that be the case this Sunday, JR, when he goes up against Farouk? Well, I guess we will have to tune in and see what happens with that one. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring Bret and Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation. Well, here comes the Hart Foundation now, and as we said earlier, Hart Foundation taking on the Headbangers this Sunday on pay-per-view at In Your House. But what do they have to say here tonight? Well, not a very warm welcome for the Hart Foundation tonight. Yeah, I guess that's what I expect from these American fans with their American values. Mosh, Thrasher, I believe I said you're both very talented men. But that's just it, you're men. You don't need to be out here wearing skirts with all these piercings in your face, dressing like a couple of freaks to appease all of these people. Boo! Are these the people that you want cheering for you? That's a question I think you gotta ask yourself. Really, what are these people worth? These people with their American values? Maybe if you came with us, spent a little bit of time up in Canada, you could understand how people are supposed to treat each other. Boo! Hey, do not boo my brother. Look, for years, you people turned my brother and me against each other, and we fought for your entertainment. But did you ever think what it did to our family? I haven't shared a Christmas, a Thanksgiving with this man, my own blood, in years, and I blame each and every one of you for that. Boo. You know what? Forget them, Owen. They're not gonna understand. I don't think these American fans ever will. But you know what? You know where we still have fans? Anywhere else in the world. And this Sunday, we're gonna prove to you, to everyone, why we are the best. Welcome back from break now. We're getting ready for our next matchup. It is gonna be Animal taking on Chains here. And these two teams, the Road Warriors and the Disciples of Apocalypse, will be going in tag team action this Sunday for the tag titles, currently held by the Legion of Doom. Ding, ding, ding. Here we are getting this one underway. An Animal coming like a house of fire, showing a lot of power. This Chains showed a lot of power as well in his early match, and this is just going to be a brawl between these two teams. And look at this now. Crush he's interfering in the match. Oh, come on, get out of here. Distracting Animal. Animal's got to keep his focus on Chains. Animal turns around into a big boot. A big boot by Chains. Chains going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Chains. And Chains able to get the victory. Will that happen this Sunday? We could be in for new tag team champions if Chains and Crush, the Disciples of Apocalypse, could get another pinfall. Well, Animal is not happy about this one. What will happen this Sunday? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome my guest at this time. He has a big match coming up Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, your Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia. Doot, 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 doot. Well, here is the Intercontinental Champion, one of perhaps the greatest young upcoming performers in the WWE today. Well, Rocky, thank you for joining me out here. Rocky, I know the past few weeks you've had some mind games being played with you by, well, what we call him is the bizarre one around here, Goldust. Yeah, I really haven't come up against someone like Goldust in my time here in the WWE, but, it's like my father always said, you just gotta work really hard. So, I've been training, sticking to my diet, just working my best, in the gym. So I'm gonna do my best this Sunday, and I am gonna prove to everyone that I am worthy of this title around my waist. I am worthy to be your Intercontinental Champion. Well, thank you, Rocky. We look forward and wish you luck this Sunday. Welcome back to Raw now. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Savio Vega. Doot, 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 doot. Do 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 do, and his opponent, Psycho Sid. Well, Psycho Sid going one-on-one this Sunday with The Undertaker in a casket match. Ding, ding, ding. And here he is in one-on-one action with Savio Vega tonight. And Sid, taking Savio right down to the mat. Sid, looking to make this one a quick one tonight, signaling for the powerbomb. This could be it. He gets him up and down for the powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid grabbing a microphone now. Undertaker! You listen to me. At WrestleMania, you took that title from me. But that is my championship. In this Sunday on pay-per-view, and in your house, I am going to prove to you and everyone that I am the master of the universe and the ruler of the world. And after, in your house, I will also be WWE Champion. The lights go out, and up on the screen, it's The Undertaker. Looks like he's in the cemetery. Psycho Sid, you are a worthy opponent, but this Sunday you will learn what so many others know, that I am the Grim Reaper himself, and you will be another soul that I take. So, Sid, you have a few days left to understand your predicament, because in your house you will rest in peace. Well, we will see you live this Sunday on pay-per-view for In Your House. Good night, folks.